People often migrate from one city to another. Some also migrate from one country to another. This is how people across the world mingle, sharing different ideas and different cultures. Hi, my name is Rhythm Sachdeva and I am from India. As part of my college project, I have gathered a few cultural stories of the migrants in United Kingdom.
I've been walking in the same way as I did, missing all the cracks in the pavement and tucking my heels, strutting my feet. Is there anything I can do for you, dear? Is there anyone I could call? No and thank you, please, madam. I in love, just wondering.
Satyanarayan Puja is a traditional Indian custom, a ritual which believes to make a house pure and bring happiness in the family. After migrating to London a decade ago, Pratima tells how she still organizes Satyanarayana Puja at her place on special occasions.
Hi, this is Pratima here. We migrated from India 15 years ago and I live in London with my family. When I was single, my mother used to perform Satyanarayana Puja every month on full moon day. It is confined to close family members, but on Shravana month, that is in August, we used to perform in large scale. The story behind Satyanarayana Puja is very interesting. It is typically performed by families to preserve and enhance family harmony and to bring success and enjoyment to all. This performance can be typically performed by the individual rather than priests. So it is very accessible, participatory and joyful time for all.
Truly, these little things act as a reminder about who we really are.
Memories afresh from my hometown, the people I've met are the wonders of my world, are the wonders of my world, are the wonders of this world, are the wonders of my world.
Tony, who had come to Britain 12 years ago as a refugee, he still leads a South African way of life. Owing to his homeland roots, Tony's family practices the traditional way of welcoming a newborn in the house.
My name is Tony. I migrated from Africa, especially from Congo, to Britain and settled in Sheffield, where I have been living for 12 years now. We have many traditional practices in Africa, which I took along coming to the Western world. I came to Britain as a refugee, now British citizen. Coming to Britain didn't incite, motivate or push me to forget my roots and traditions, and we have quite a wide range of them in Africa, among which, for example, pour water on the floor in front of the entrance when your wife had a baby and is coming back home. It is a sign of welcome. It is a sign of peace and it's a sign of joy. It's also an appeal to the family spirit to look out for the mother and the newborn. I got 3 boys, and honestly, I did it at every single occasion because that's me. That's my culture. That's my tradition. That's my roots, and that's what I'm made of. A man who forgets his culture and tradition is just like a tree without roots.
I love to see everybody in short skirts, shorts and shades. I like it in the city when two worlds collide. You get the people and the government, everybody taking different sides. Shows that we ain't gonna stand shit, shows that we are united, shows that we ain't gonna take it. Shows that we ain't gonna stand shit. Shows that we are united.
Born to an Italian mother and South African father, Bianca now lives in United Kingdom. She had migrated for better job opportunities.
We moved to Coventry because I got a new job and we were looking for a new experience, new opportunity. So my daughter has really taken on the local customs, I suppose you would call them. She doesn't use many of the South African words that myself and my husband still use. However, I suppose in terms of a cultural practice, I would probably say braaiing, which is the South African version of barbecuing, would be one cultural practice that we continue to do. Braai isn't quite the same as a barbecue, it's better. And my daughter does call it a braai, I suppose. However, she does follow some Italian customs, because I'm half Italian, one of them being the Feast of the Epiphany, which is on the 6th of January, when the old woman, in Italian La Befana, comes to visit the children and brings gifts for the stockings. So essentially our daughter has two Christmases, or two versions of Christmas, both of them celebrations of the baby Jesus, but with different cultural traditions.
I have traveled so far I have come, among strangers, away from home, to find a home or to build one. Work brought me here. No, wait, it was my forefathers actually. I had a choice to stay or to leave for someplace better. I remember, I remember the place I had born, that house, that bed, my first toothbrush. I remember it all. Remember the way it was. The diyas I lighted, the trees I decorated, those Sunday specials, those colors of kimonos. I remember my old God, though I pray to a new one. Those evening gatherings and festival parties we threw. I had told you, I remember it all. Remember the way it was.